So, if you're looking for the best 240 Hz monitors, this guide will help you pick the right one. But monitors are not just about refresh rate. You also need the right panel type, response time, and most importantly, GPU that is powerful enough to consistently push 200 to 240 Hz in games. So, in this video, I've listed the top 5 best 240 Hz monitors. So, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe for support. Kicking things off with the Asus TUF Gaming Monitor. It comes with either 24 or 27-inch screen sizes and delivers 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution. This is the only 1080p monitor on the list, but it offers incredible value for around $240. So if you're looking for budget 240 Hz monitor, this is a great pick. As with NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility, it can even push up to 280 Hz refresh rate for smoother gameplay. The IPS panel handles ghosting really well, and brightness is surprisingly high, around 300 to 350 nits in SDR mode. Colors look accurate and vibrant thanks to 99% sRGB coverage. HDR support is basic, though acceptable for the price, but not ideal if you want the best HDR gaming experience. Additionally, eLMB sync support reduces motion blur while keeping VRR active, massive benefit for budget monitor. However, blacks look gray in dark rooms at times, which is not ideal for movies and dark games. Overall, if you need a solid 1080p 240 Hz monitor with good motion handling, high brightness, and accurate colors, this is one of the best deals under $250 currently. Next, the Gigabyte QD-OLED gaming monitor. If you want both performance and stunning visuals, this one stands out. It offers 240 Hz refresh rate with less than 1 millisecond response time, delivering true blacks and extremely high contrast, as certified high motion clarity makes it perfect for esports and competitive FPS games. With AMD FreeSync Premium Pro and Visa Display HDR True Black 400, everything looks much better than standard HDR. It also covers 99% of the DCI-P 3-color gamut with 10-bit color support, give you vibrant and accurate visuals. SDR brightness is average around 250 nits, but peak brightness can reach up to 1000 nits. You also get modern connectivity, including KVM switch to control multiple devices with one keyboard and mouse. Features like AI-based OLED can help reduce burn-in risk compared to standard OLED monitors. Overall, at around $580, this is a much better deal for a gaming-focused users, but it only supports 1440p resolution screen. Next up, the LG Ultragear Gaming Monitor. This one features a large 32-inch screen that looks amazing during gameplay, as it supports Display HDR True Black 400, making HDR content feel smooth and immersive. Response time is nearly instant, so motion blur is almost non-existent. Whereas LG added both NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, making gameplay fluid and responsive. Colors look natural and lifelike, enhancing the overall experience. One standout feature is the dual mode refresh rate, where you can get 240 Hz at 4K or go all the way up to 480 Hz at 1080p preset. However, DisplayPort uses UHBR 13.5 instead of full 80 gigabits per second bandwidth, which can be a limitation. Still, you get plenty of ports including HDMI and USB Type-C with 90-watt power delivery. HDR brightness can reach up to 1300 nits thanks to micro lens array technology, while SDR brightness stays around 250 nits, which is typical for OLED panels. Overall, this is a feature-packed and future-proof gaming monitor, though at $1,000 it's quite expensive and not the best for productivity. Yet one of the most premium 240 Hz monitor. At the second spot, we have the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8. This is one of the most ambitious 32-inch gaming monitor at cheaper range, as it combines with 4K resolution with a 240 Hz refresh rate, which sounds amazing, and it mostly delivers massive boost in heavy gaming sessions, as it uses quantum mini LED technology with HDR 2000, reaching up to 2000 nits peak brightness. This results in deep contrast and excellent HDR performance, especially for cinematic games. With G-Sync and AMD FreeSync plus 1 millisecond response time support makes it great for fast-paced gaming. Whereas aggressive 1000 R-curve adds immersion, especially for racing and open-world titles. It also has a matte display that reduces glare, making it ideal for bright rooms. However, you'll need a high-end system to fully take advantage of 4K at 240 Hz. And while the VA panel performs well, it still can't match OLED screens in some areas. Still, at around $800, it's a strong mid-range 240 Hz monitor. Finally, if you want the best ultra-wide 240Hz monitor, the Dell Alienware QD-OLED should definitely be on your list. It features a 34-inch ultra-wide display with a 21:9 aspect ratio and a subtle 1800R curve, which feels natural for both gaming and productivity. With display HDR, true black 400 and up to 1000 nits peak brightness, HDR content looks punchy with deep blacks and bright highlights. The Gen 2 QD-OLED panel support also improves heat management that reduces burn-in risks compared to older OLED screens. Additionally, SDR brightness is around 250 nits, which is standard for OLED. You get HDMI 2.1, but DisplayPort is limited to 1.4, which is a bit of a drawback. Port selection is somewhat limited, and there are no built-in speakers. Still, at around $650, this is one of the best monitor from premium brand like Alienware. Especially if you want top-tier gaming visuals for AAA titles and love the immersive ultra-wide experience, this is best deal currently. In conclusion, the Asus TUF is solid budget-friendly 240Hz monitor with 1080p resolution. If you're looking for a sharper 1440p experience at budget, Gigabyte is a great option to consider. For those aiming at the premium options, LG UltraGear and Samsung Odyssey is the best 4K 240Hz monitor. And if ultra-wide is your thing, Alienware stands out as a strong mid-range choice. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.